Okay, well, I guess it's time for a video. So I'm down here gathering up parts for my 5-inch motor that's at Scott's, so I can ship that to him. We have 3 motors for Red Reaper now. I have a 585, 574, and the 615-inch 5-inch motor. Which motor we're gonna run, I don't know. we don't get our weight break if I use the 5-inch motor, but at the end of the day, it might be the combination we end up going with on that car, because I'm gonna have to add weight to that car to make it work anyway. So to explain why I didn't go to Darlington, for some of you that didn't catch it on the last one, I didn't go to Darlington because it didn't make any sense in the TV aspect of it. Because if I show up at Darlington, the first race I'm gonna actually race at is gonna be Virginia Beach. So if I show up at Darlington and then I don't show up at Cordova, the thing is, everybody only remembers Monday night. I don't know when the show's airing now, but whatever that night is, that's all anybody remembers. And a lot of people out there think that shit's like within 2 or 3 days. But if it came out, I could already see it and hear it. Reaper says he's coming back, then he misses a race. And fuck all that. I didn't want to deal with all that bullshit, guys. So we decided we would just show up at Cordova. So, got enough parts for Stacy to ship out to Scott today so he can button up my 5-inch motor. Of course, we got our pistons from Gib Tech, so it kind of put the pressure on Scott to try to throw all these damn motors together at the last minute. And of course, we do appreciate everything he's doing. The Red Reaper's over at my brother's, thrashing on it. We've got the titanium control arms done. All the body's been final. All the carbon fiber's been final fitted on it. We're really close. I think when we get the motor, button up some wiring, put everything in the car. We got to build the zoomies for the Stainless Works sent me the zoomie kit for the 5-inch motor. So we still got to build those zoomies so we can switch the motors back and forth. That's why I'm trying to make it, as you guys know, on the rare times that I could get everything to go my way, we did really, really well. But I was always missing something. I was either breaking a part that I didn't have the right people there helping me. Well, actually, I had the only people that were there helping me most of the time was Stacy and I. You know, my friend from Cali, Matt, would come help, but I never had a really good team. I never had everything lined out. I mean, Reaper weighed 2,780 pounds, guys. So to run that car at that weight with that combination, and it still went, you know, high 390s, 4.0s about everywhere. Now we have that same combination in a car that's going to weigh 2,450 pounds, and we'll actually have to put weight in the car to make weight. And I have Tyree Smith coming to help me at Tech Performance, who's going to crew the car. You know, my brothers are going to come back and help. There's just a lot of things that I have going my way, and that was a big thing. And plus all you guys was a big reason that I decided to go back and try this again. What you guys don't know is Stacy got on the 405 TV show shit, it just would wear Stacy out. It was a lot harder, since I never watched the show, it was a lot harder on my family that watched it, that would be, and my friends that would get pissed off, been out of shape, but then it was me. But at the end of the day, the biggest reason I came back was because of you guys, this new car. It's like everything fell together. And even Stacy getting behind it and getting excited. Because you guys all know this no prep deal is a big thing to me. That's what got me back into racing. Worked really hard to help get all this stuff rolling the way it rolls now. And we need to go win one. Because believe it or not, I had a fan send me a message the other day that touched me pretty hard. Said, bro, we love you, love the fact you don't take no shit nobody. You say what you want to say. Man, we'd sure like to see you win one of these. And guys, I do want to win one. I probably want to win one more for everybody else than I do even myself. Because Stacy wants to see me win. My brothers want to see me win. Discovery even wants to see me win, and you guys want to see me win. And I've got the best shot at going at being able to be competitive that I've ever had. I have the team, I have the car, we have the spare parts, we have everything in our favor to be successful. And to be honest with you guys, if I can't win this way, then I can't get laid in a whorehouse with a handful of $100 bills. So this is our best shot. Still gonna be a lot of work. It's still a long road. I mean, we've got less than a month to finish the car, have it tested, and I will say this to where everybody understands, if that car doesn't do what it's supposed to do, I will not race it until it does. Because I'm not gonna go out there. If I go out there, this is a big deal to a lot of people. It's a big deal to me, but if I go out there and step on my dick, guys, you already know what's gonna happen. I'll be crucified from one end of the spectrum to the other. I mean, I'm out in the field working every day, so my brother and Eric and other people are working on the car. I'm too busy trying to get my fat ass slimmed down to where I'm not a factor in it. Went back to working out, starting to feel I can breathe again. So everything's starting to come together. I'm gonna go to Cordova. The biggest reason I'm gonna go to Cordova is not only to announce us coming back because I won't have the car there, but also I want to check this out because there's names on this deal now that I've never heard of. There's cars that I don't know nothing about. So I gotta go to Cordova in actuality and do my homework. See what, of course, Robin Roberts is one of my best friends. Ryan Martin's one of my best friends. I know basically what those cars were running before I got out of it, and they didn't get slower. So at the end of the day, but there's a lot of names in here that I know nothing about. So kind of basically I'm going up there to do some spying. I want to go out there. Something I've never done is I've never had time to go out and watch the people race. So I'm gonna put on my thinking cap like we used to do back when we were street racing all the time and go study the competition and see what exactly it's gonna take to pull this off and to bring home, you know, one or two of these wins. Because I'm not afforded the option of going out there and stepping on my dick, guys. I gotta do this, I gotta do it right. And if the car's not right, then we won't be at Virginia Beach, or I'll be at Virginia Beach because I already said I would be there. But I won't race that car until it's right because I'm not gonna go out there and look stupid. I'm gonna make sure that we have a winning car before I ever pull it into the burnout box. I'm gonna have Mike O.C., very, very good friend of mine, has been doing this no prep stuff with me, my races and everything else. Since I started doing all this, he's got national no prep. I'm gonna have Mike come over and do an interview because he's really, really good at it. And I'll film it because he'll ask questions. He keeps me on my toes, but I'm gonna have him do an interview to ask the questions that you guys are probably wanting to ask, but don't, or I don't explain it well enough. So at the end of the day, best thing to do is have Mike come over here and have him put me through the paces, and he'll ask the questions and see if you guys have any questions, you might turn around and post them on the page. I do know how to read the comments on YouTube now. So when you see this, that means I read your comment. If I have time, I comment on your comment. But the page is growing. YouTube is starting to grow. So we're going to try to bring everybody from Facebook over to YouTube. We're also looking at Rumble and some of these other ones. Because at the end of the day, I'd like to get to a platform to where I can be me, say what I want to say, when I want to say it, and not have the bullshit of we're slowing your page down. Just like the live feed. Now when we go over there and post a little deal on Facebook, gets shared 23 times. The live feed I did saying that I wasn't gonna be posting on Facebook for a while, 330 something shares. So they've got their ways of doing it with their bullshit, but we'll find a way to get around it. Till then, we're on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be back with you later in the week.